Hi, this is Sandra Henry Stalker, author of the Unix as a Second Language blog on Network World. In this Linux tip, we're going to look at the LSOF, List Open Files command, and you might be in for a bit of a surprise. Note, to properly list all open files, you should use sudo, otherwise you're likely to run into a lot of permission denied warnings. So let's just run the command like that. And you can see that's a lot of output. So we have a lot of open files on this system, and just to see how many and to get an idea of what that means, we have 19,417 files that are open on the system right now. Now, a more practical example might be to list files that are open by one particular user. So check on Nemo. And you can see even Nemo has a lot of files that are open. But I should point out that these are not files that Nemo has opened intentionally. They're files that are open to support Nemo's login session. In fact, Nemo is running a single command at this moment. He is editing a file, and that file is called myfile, but it shows up here as .myfile.swp because it's not written out. It's just the contents are sitting in swap. We can also, if we go back and look at this output again, at the top of it, we'll see that every column in this output has a label. We see the command, the PID, the username, the file descriptor. Over here we see the size of the file, and over here the name of the file. So there's quite a bit of output there. Well, that's your Linux tip for the LSOF command. If you have questions or would like to suggest a topic, please add a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the IDG Tech Talk channel on YouTube. If you like this video, please hit the like and share buttons. For more Linux tips, be sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and networkworld.com.